Good evening, everyone. I believe you have a great day today. All right, so we are progressing. Where's the chat? So this is what I'll be talking about this evening. Okay. Seems that not everyone is meeting up with their assignment. If you don't do your assignment, be improving. Anyway, I'm not going there right now. Let me go ahead to share my screen. Entire screen. All right, can you guys see my screen? And also, you can try more available to use the chat box. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, all right. But mostly that is that mostly some of us use Canva here. I would like to just touch. I don't mostly use Canvas most of the time. You can see that there's not that many design. And after some of the, how will I put it, changing of um the Google link or whatever. This one was what would I call it? Hmm, this one was motion design. So you not only designing, you can also use your Canva to create a motion design. Okay, so now I want us to be familiar with the what would I call it? I want us to be familiar with the interface of the software. So Canva and should I go with Photoshop?
Canva.
Canva, okay, all right. So this is the entire face of Canva. It's not something like that complex. So far, you can just read and understand. What did I put? So far, you can just read and understand. All right. So now, as I said, where is the? I have to move this to this place. Okay. All right. So the tools basic. This is your Canva. It is. This is your Canva. This. And if you ask me, what you are designing, everything based on the kind of mindset. Like it is what you feed your mind. It's just like when you are cooking jollof rice. It is not how beautiful the pot is, or how beautiful the gas is, or how beautiful the kitchen is that will give out the the best rice, but how skillful and how the mind of the person is being fertilized that can bring out a good design. All right. So now, for what is familiar with the basic of Canva? So I don't my Canva Pro whatever is already exhausted, and the one I share with other people as well. All those are exhausted. Okay. So can you see this my mouse? I don't know. Can you see this my mouse moving? You can see that an open menu over here. So I want you to show you. I want you to. I just want to be familiar with the interface of Canva. Or let me put it this way. Let me try to use my phone. Let me use my phone. Let me try to use my phone. Where is stop presenting? Let me hold on. I want to join with my smartphone so that it's not too complicated to understand. Now, You have to have an email for you to be able to use Canva. There's app of there's an app for Canva, but I'll prefer that you use the website. Let me use the volume of this. Okay. So I want to share my screen here. I can't. I'm able to share the screen over here. Or let me leave from this place. All right. Can you see the screen of this? I believe you can see my screen. All right. Good. So this is the Canva. You said jump back in. Yes. So I'll continue with my email. So now you have to have you either use email or Gmail, but any of the two is still of good to you to use. So now was let me try to switch to is verifying. Sorry, the network is kind of frustrating. Just use canva.com. Right. So now this is the target of Canva. You can notice that it's showing me that did I want to log in or do I want to continue the account. So this right there, let me go ahead to activate the brain. All right, the brush is activated. So you all can see what I'm pointing to. So I'll just continue ahead with my Gmail, the one I have already with me. Okay, so it's asking me that do I want to continue the app. So I'll prefer that I continue with it. This is why I said if you continue with the website is that sometimes even my phone that is even 6 GB RAM is still somehow hanging. So it's preferable to use a website so that you will not encounter such. So I'll just continue and stay on the app. So click on continue. All right. So now this is the interface of Canva. This Canva button, if you are using a Canva Pro, you'll get access to a template that you can use to come up with your design right here. So now let's start with it. So now this over here, one over here that you are seeing is the that in the home. That is why that white space that you can see is already visible enough. So after home, we have something that is beside it again, which is project. That project carries the design that you did, that is where it's going to be saved. Let me click on it and show you. So you can see the project that I did in the past. That is what is showing. The design I did in the past. That is what is showing. Now, after that, you can see a plus over there. You can see a plus. I think we should use Photoshop. Don't worry, I'll try to do the two. All right. So this is it over here. Just the recent work I did. Now look at that. So let's go ahead to the business. So now if we take a look at it, beside that project, we have this plus, and after that plus, we have a template. That template is where you can go ahead to use any the design that I did already. But if you ask me, all of these are non-professional. So it's better for you to create it by yourself. So now this is the plus. Once you click on this plus, it is this place that you can select the kind of size of your design. Because kind of size of design. And also, where did I mention that I'm going to talk about? I said I'm going to talk about the what's it called? Hold on, I want to see where I said I'm going to talk about like the sizes. Okay, let me just go ahead. So this is the Canva face, I think. But mind you, if you want to create your design, this is what I would advise you to do. You should click on this custom size. In this custom size, it is the place that you are going to choose the kind of size that you want for your design. Maybe you want a square size, maybe you want a TikTok size, and the rest like that. I want to share it tomorrow with the design element. I also download social media design basic and size. Okay. That'll be next week about the sizes. All right. So now I'll insert the custom size. So for the good quality, the width I'll be 3,200. What's this one? 1,200 by 3,200. Then I'll click on create a new design. You can also see that the design is blank. Let's say you want to just create a let's just create a simple social media design. Now I want you to observe something. I want you to observe something. This design as it is just like so. In that same, as I said, if we take a look at this bottom down below like this, there are options. There is what? Designs. This is where that's where you're going to see the template of what you are creating. And after it is element. In that element, it is where you can get any kind of shape, either triangle, either circles, or any design element that you want to use. Let me click on it and show you what is. Do you see? You can get your shapes, you can get your graphics, your sticker, your photo, your video, and everything. This text, if we are not is not news to us, that's for us. You want to add a text to your what to your design. This brand color, as it is, you notice that it is paid one. It's a paid fashion. That's a pro fashion. That is where you can add your brand color. So instead of disturbing yourself on the kind of image you want to add, that will not be hard for you. And the first thing beside it that you can see again is upload. When you click on that upload is where you can download. You can bring in the file from your design, the file that you want to use. That is where you can bring in the file from your design. You just got to click on it and upload it. And after that again, we have tools. So I just want to just mention all this. All these tools, projects, app, magic, media. These are not something that is important over here. But I believe if you click on that project, it's just the same thing. Your project of your design. And these tools of it is just like how you want this your display of your interviews for the Canva. You can see the text and the color. So I don't think you need all these ones. You need all these ones. Let me just clear it. Okay, so let's go back to it. So now this is the Canva. Now, if you take a look at this, your Canva just like so. Now, if you need any of anything that you want to do on your Canva, the options are this bottom down here for you to choose whatever you want to do. Now, if you take a look at these three double lines over here, that is the place that you can go ahead to say maybe you want to create a new design for yourself, or you want to go ahead to bring in some recent design that you did. So if I want to close it back, I'll click on this cancel right here. All right. So this arrow that you are seeing over here and the other one that is facing it, it is called undo and re-undo. Maybe you quickly move an element. Let's say I'm quickly move this paragraph to this side, and I don't want to move it there. I don't want it. I don't want to move it there. So I'll just click on what? I'll just click on the arrow. This is the arrow over here. This arrow over here. Then it will undo it. You can see that I bring it back. And if you click on these three circle over here, is there an option for you if you want to name, like you want to rename your design, you can click on it. You're able to rename your yes, this pencil over here, click on it. Maybe you want to change the mode, or you can see create new design, you want to upload file, you want to resize this. So all this one, but mainly if you want to also download your design, you can click on this place over here, this download already, delete it. You can see the options. So you just have to just read, and it's going to get you to understand what you want. All right. So that's that about the three dots. So the next thing after that three dots is that crown. That crown you are seeing is referring to Pro. I'm not using Pro. I'll just click on it and tell you. And there's an option over here again. This is just maybe you want to send a feedback to the community. Hey, say I have something to say. You can click on it. And finally, when you are done with your design, you can just click on this arrow over here. Do you see? Then go ahead to download it. In that same download, you can share link. And when you share the link, you can also edit it. Maybe just for people to view it, or just for people to view it and edit it. So if you want to invite someone else to be able to have access to it, you can use this public view link. If you want to share it on WhatsApp. So it's showing me that more. If we click on that more, just maybe just another option of how you want it to be shared. You can see maybe Google Drive, Dropbox, Microsoft PowerPoint, so on just like that. So you needing all this, but I just decided to just explain to you. All right, so now let's get back to business now. Let's say you want to create a design. Let's say you want to create a design now. The first thing first that you want to do is the kind of background that you want to use for your design. So I want to quickly create a simple design using this burger. As this thing not drop, does not drop. Okay, this is it. All right. So let me go ahead to save it. Okay, this is the Canva. Let me see if it's saved already to my folder. Now, I want to ask any one of you, are this burger as it is just like so? What color do you think? I want you to use the comment. I want you to use the comment section. What color do you think we are to use to create this burger design? Use the chart box. Okay, so it is saved already. Use the chart box. Can anyone tell me any color suggestion for this design of a burger social media design? Can you guys hear me? All right, good. So I want to ask you, what's the color suggestion that you think I can use for this burger social media design? I talk about color, and mind you, I also said you should go ahead to go and watch anything regarding color. I mentioned that as well. Don't let us waste our time. Yellow and blue, yellow and blue, yellow and blue. Yellow is correct, but why blue? Blue cannot go with it because everything has a feeling. You are right with yellow. You said, please, okay, yellow. Why you people choosing yellow and blue? Yellow is correct, but blue is not. Blue is not good. I know where you are coming. You are trying to use a complementing color and things like that, but that's if I and faith. It said light brown shade. Wow. Blue signify health. And we are talking of a burger here. A burger that we are eating. Yeah, light brown shade. All right. So let me go ahead. Let me delete this text. Now, if you click on this text, you can see that on that same text, you have this sign. This sign already for you that is for delete. This one over here that is beside it is for duplicate. And this chat bubble, that one is for add comments. And this one over here just for AI to help you write out. But you don't need all this one. So I'll just click on the delete. All right now. So now I want to import the burger. What will I do? I'll just go ahead to click on this place over here, just like so. So I'll click on it. Then click on upload file. This is the upload file. Click on upload file. So I'll just tap on it. Then click on device. This is the device. I want to bring in, okay, okay, all right. Then I'll click on the photo, then locate the what? Locate the design. Okay, that's it. So I've already imported it down here just like so. So I'll click on it for it to show. So this is the burger design. Mind you, I want to crop it. This is why I want to crop it is because so that I will not be touching the other areas of the design. I will not be touching. That's why I'm just want to crop it just like so. Now that I've cropped it, that I want to create a design, what am I going to do? It's very simple. I'm going to change the background. Now, mind you, I'm going to use the color brown from this same burger color to give it that feel. So what the first thing I'm going to do, now that I've imported the burger, I'll click on this cancel over here so that it will take me away from this option of burger. So once I tap on it, just like so, do you see? So I will swipe, I want to swipe onto the back of the design. So I'll tap. Do you see what I did? I'll tap on the background. I tap on the background. That is why this option comes up. So as I tap on the background, and I'll click on color. Tap on color. So I'll click on this arrow so that it will pick up the option. Automatically, Canva always show you the photo color. Do you see? You already showed me the photo color. So I'm going with this one over here, just like a brown. Do you see? I've already changed the background already without any waste of time. So I've already changed the background just like so. Perfect. So without no waste of time. So what am I? Let me just write. Then I'll go ahead to close it. If you want to close it, you can see this cancel over here. This cancel. You can just tap on it and click on cancel. All right. So we are getting familiar with it. So let me duplicate it just like so. Then mind you, as this bigger as this just like so, I can just go ahead to just is standing here. That is where I balancing have to come in. Balancing where your design will be, where it's going to stand. So I'm just go ahead to search. Let me just go ahead to search for. Let me go to any RGB. Let me go to any RGB to see if I can download the. So Let me search for. Let me search for plank. So you can notice that I've already started to what? Why this one? They have to show. Okay, say I should wash. Wait for 30 seconds. So I should read. So there's this thing about design. Now I want to create a burger design. There's this thing you will notice about this burger design I wanted to do. I'm bringing in the elements that are what that are in line with it. The design that are in line with it. That is what I'm bringing. That is what I'm bringing in. I don't just bring in any design, any element because I like the element. The element I'm bringing is because of what is because I like it. Now we want to create a design related to burger. That is why I'm bringing all this kind of all the kind of elements for my design. Okay. All right. So this is the plank I'm using. So I'll tap on it and download it. So this I'll repeat the same thing for Photoshop. So download it. Just it's a process. You don't have to worry yourself that how can you also download this one. All this will be explained to you. You are going to get it right. So just follow it through. All right. So let me go back to Pixel app. All right. Then import is it download already? It's not downloaded already. It's not downloading. Downloading is initializing. Okay, so I'll follow downloaded prevented and file. All right, so I'll click on this cancel again. Go ahead to upload. Then bring in, click on upload file. Click on device. Click on this photo and library. Then go ahead to locate it. It's not yet downloaded. Why? Why? It's not yet downloaded. This is wasting my time. This shouldn't take time. I don't know why it is. All right. Okay. Let me click on download again. Download prevented because file is already existed. It's not existed. Okay, since it's not okay, let's use this one. If this one can work. All right, so that is downloaded. Okay, so let me go back to it. So click on this upload file again. I've already uploaded this paper. So I'll on that same upload. I don't want to go back again. So I'll just click on device, click on the photo and video, then go ahead to upload it again. So this is it over here. So this pepper, I'll go ahead to reduce the size, then rotate it. You can see this rotate option over here on that same paper. So go ahead to rotate it, increase the size, then rotate it again. Then I'll duplicate it because before I blow it. So let it stand, tap on it, then let it stand here, rotate it, let it stand. Let me increase the size once more. Let it stand here. All right. So now on this same, there are many effects that you can use. So on that same, you can see there's a replace. That replace, if you are on image, that replace means that do you want to change the the image of the design? That's for the replace. For this select, I don't know what it's trying to say, but the select is about maybe you want to No, I'm not doing it. I'm just talking about the select is about maybe if if you want to change the background of the design, you can see it has a style. Maybe you want to change the background of the design, or you want to select the kind of color for the that same element. But I don't make use of it. And after that, you can see other thing again, which is adjust. This one is for you to adjust the transparency, the background, how white, how do you understand? Maybe you want it to come out clear. So it's just like editing your picture to be brighter and brighter and the rest of that. So after that, there is background remover. You can see that this background remover is pro. That means if you import any image, instead of disturbing yourself on how to remove the background, with the work of this alone, you've already removed the background. Or same thing as that Magic Studio. I don't want to make use of that. And that filter too. That filter has many, you can see. It also it's just, everything still die down to for you what editing your images that imports to you the Canva. So now this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for. I wanted to make it blurry. Hold on. Is this time? It's not this one. All right. It is on effect. It is on effect. So when you click on this effect, I'm using this blur. This is the blur I'm using now. It's just to create a focus on that design. So click on the blur, then click on the whole image, then increase the intensity to make it blur. Let's put the intensity as 75. Then 75 is okay. So let's undo it. Let me increase the sizes just like so. So you're going to stand here. All right. Then go ahead to bring in that. Mind you, if you click on, let's say you click on this image just like so, I want to go and upload that same what's it called? I want to go and upload that same that's it. You want to go and upload any images or you want to bring in any design. Click on this cancel over here so that this option is going to close. So click on this cancel, then click on upload. So let me go ahead to upload the file. So we're about to finish the design. Just see, I'm just bringing in the elements that are related to the design. So it's not something that is that obvious or hard for you to do. Right, so tap on it. Okay, this is it. So increase the size. So let me just crop it out just like this so that it won't be affect the rest of the design. So rotate it just like this. So let me increase the size a little bit. So it's standing here. Mind you, do you see that it's on top of the what? It is on top of this burger. So when you click on that three dots, is it okay, it's not in this place. But if you see on that same three dots, we have copy, so we have paste, duplicate, delete, select multiple. That means if you want to move more than one element. And if you also want to lock it so that you will not be moving it up and down, you can just click on this lock. All right. So as it is just like so. So I'm going to swipe. Let me swipe down to the more. Okay, not this more. This is the option. This is it. Positioning. Once I tap on this positioning just like so, then I will tap on to back so that I want it to be at the back. To back. Do you see? So it's at the back already, at the back of the design. So let me reduce the size of this paper over here. Let me just rotate it just like reduce the size. So let it start in this place just like so. Okay, so without no waste of time, don't forget if you want to go back to I will not talk about it again, but if you want to go back to choose another option, make sure you click on this cancel over here. So cancel is already cancelled already. So click on this cancel. All right. So I'll click on elements, then add a shape. This is the shape I'm going to add a rectangular shape. Then increase the size just like so. Let it stand here. Increase the size just like so. Perfect. So I'm going to change the color of this. This is the color. This is the color over here. So I'll just go ahead to click on the color, then change it to red color because I'm talking about this red is obvious. So I'll just change it. If do you see what I just click on? I click on this now. Once I click on this color just like so, then I'll click on this place. this arrow, so that it will give me the option, the arrow that face upward. So I'll click on it so that it will show me more options. So then I'll click on this plus over here so that I can choose the deeper red color. So that's why I move it to this. So I move it. Do you see? I move this circular dot here to the deeper color. So after that, then I'll click on back. So I've already selected it already. Then don't forget, I don't want you to cover it. So that's why I'll swipe down to where position it and position it backward. Backward. So it's backward already. Make it centralized to standing here. Just like so. All right. So it's not something that is going to waste my time. So what will I just do? Add a text. I'll click on this T of text. Click on text. So I'm going to add. I'll click on add heading. Add heading. I'll click on add heading. So once I tap on add heading, I'll go ahead to, it's because I tap it twice. So I'll go ahead to edit it by writing. Let me just write. Let me write spicy. So this is spicy. Now, this spicy is right here, just like this. You know that this spicy, as I made mention it now, this spicy, you can see it on that red bar, on that red shape. But if you ask me, you notice that it's not visible. So you notice that this thing is kind of wide. It's kind of wide here. So you just crop it, shrink it to this side so that you will not be touching something else. So that's what I'm going to do. Do you see? I've already shrink it. So spicy is showing visible, but it's not that visible. What color do you think I can use? Let's use the chart. Let's use the chart. What color do you think I can use to make it visible? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. White. God bless you. So using that white will make it clearer for you to see. Now I want to change the font. I'm trying to use for. Don't forget, I talk of a decorative font. White. Yes, you guys are correct. So let me go back again so as you know. So on this same spicy that I am, I'll click on font. So tap on the font, then click on this arrow over here to bring it up. All right. So I'll click on handwriting because I want an handwriting font to be on that spicy. So there's something about Canva. If you're using a pro, you have access to any kind of fonts that you prefer. But if you're not using a pro, you'll not be able to have access to the any kind of fonts. You just only use you only have access to fonts that are free. So I'm going to use Brittany, or should I use signature? Same this what is it called? All right, let me use this Westoni. Let me switch this, like this swipe is too slow. All right, so I'll use this Westonia. All right, then go ahead to color, tap on color, then change the color to white. So it's going to stand here just like so. So let me reduce the size. So it will stand here just like so. All right, so this one over here, I will edit it and write burger. Burger, Burger, burger. Then go ahead to close it. Click on it, then click on font. All right. So once I click on font, I'm choosing. So then go back again. Click on this arrow to go back. So you've already choose the handwriting font already. So click on go back already. So you can go ahead to swipe for. You can say heading. But tap on heading. So it will show me a what? It will show me what is it called? The fonts that are bolder enough. But if you take a look at it, you have to at least know the kind of font you are using that can pass the message. So that's why I'm using this Nero Machina. So click on this arrow to go back. I swipe up for me to, because once I swipe up, I can able to see this option. So I can go back again for me to able to edit it. So this spicy burger. So this spicy burger will be here. Then I'll change the color to white. You notice that that shape is not containing it. So that's the reason why I'm going to increase increase it just like so. Increase. So let me increase the size of this burger too. This burger will stand here. So if you take a look at it just like so, the design is already ready. Spicy burger. Now, these are the heading. These are the heading. If I want to add a conclusion to it, this same shape over here, I can go ahead to duplicate it. So because I don't want to go and be clicking on adding a shape again, so I can just go ahead to what to duplicate it. So click on the duplicate. So bring it to this place. So crop it to wherever side I want it to be. So let it stand here. So it will stand here just like so. So what's next for me to do? I'll just change the color to what? I'll change the color to white. Then I can add the call to action. Let me duplicate this burger. Duplicate it. Click on double tap on it to edit it. Instead, I can set. I can just put. What should I put over there? I want to put maybe. Should I put maybe a phone number or so? Let me just put the. Let me put the. What's it called? I will just put the social media handle. Let me put my social media handle. Let me put fortunate. Let me put fortunate as a social media handle. So go ahead to reduce the size just like so. So white cannot be on white shape. So I'll change the color. I can use the black color for it. So let it just stand here just like so. Reduce the size. So I can go ahead. So fortunate will stand here. Then I can go ahead to download um Instagram Instagram icon. Instagram icon PNG. Okay. So it's showing me already. I want the one I can change the color. So let me see if this one is free. Or let me use Facebook. But mind you, on that same Canva, you can get it on that same Canva. You can get that the Facebook icon. You can get it. What do you have to do? Just click on this element over here. Click on elements. Then you search for let me search for the Instagram. Then you search for Instagram. So I'll click on graphics. All right. So you can see that it's showing me the one of crown. The one of crown is telling you that you cannot get access to it because it's not free. So this one I can get access to it because the crown is not there, and meaning that it is free. So if I want to change the color, I'll click on this effect. Then I'll click on due tone. Then on that same due tone, I'll click on cherry. Then once I click on cherry, you can see that there's something like dot over it that is showing up and down. So I'll just click on it. All right. So this one over here, this color red over here, I will change it to black. Change it to black. All right. So the second color, which is this one over here, or mind you, okay, yes, I'll change it to white. Will it be visible like that? Will it be visible like that? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, it seems that it's still okay. I cannot change it to black because you will not see what is there. So I have to change it to white. So do you see how I just changed the color of the what? The color of the what? Of the Instagram. So reduce the size just like so. Then bring it down to this place. So stand beside it. Yeah. But mind you, if you are finding it difficult to adjust it, there's a nudge. Yes, this is the nudge. So the nudge is there for you to see to adjust. You can hold on it, it's going to move. Do you see? And you can double tap on it, it's going to move. So that's that about that. So now there must be a call to action. A call to action. So that is where I'm going to add another shape again. I'll duplicate this shape right here, just like so. Then bring it to this place, bring it over here. So this place will carry the amount of the burger. Why? Once I duplicate it again, this one over here will stand over here, will now be as a call to action. That's what order. And I can I want it to be cornered. You can see it's like let's see this option of corner. Let me see the option of corner. All right, so corner round. Do you see? You can see that it's corner round already. But I don't want it to be on white. I don't want it to be on white. I'll just put it in. I don't want it to be on red, so I'll just put it in white. Perfect. Why this one we carry the amount. So I'll duplicate the burger, then edit it. So I can just write. Let me write it in dollar. Let me put $10. Where's the dollar sign? Then put 10. So $10. All right. So let it stand here. Reduce the size just like so. Don't let me add a space in between it. So $10. So adjust the circle, adjust the shape. All right. So it's not something that is just kind of hard. So I'll duplicate this same thing. Once I duplicate the same thing, I'll click on that font. Once I click on the font, then I'll click on this arrow over here. Once I tap on this arrow over here, do you see what it's showing me? So I'll click on this one over this sign over here. It's for me to change it to what? To change it from I thought to what to light. So that it's not what I is carrying the main information. That's what I discussed then. Reduce the size. So I'll just add only for this is where emphasis comes in hierarchy. You can notice that now we are applying the principle of design to create a functional design. Do you see? So I can just go ahead to duplicate this. This is duplicate sign. This is duplicate sign. This one is a duplicate sign. So go ahead to duplicate it, then edit it. This is the edit over here. Edit down here. Click on edit. Then you write order now in capital letter. Order now. So this order now, we have to be bold. So tap on that. If you are editing any text or any element, make sure you tap on it. Then click on the font. Then go ahead to go back again. Click on that arrow to bring it up. Then go back again to change it to that ultra bold. So the color for it will be what? Will be black. So it's going to stand here. Then reduce the size just like so. So it's going to stand here. So like this, the what? So let me increase the size a little bit. So what will make it beautiful is the work of the notch. So I'll swipe to notch, click on notch, then move it clearly to where I want it to be. Perfect. So like that, we just created a design. So if you have any question, just drop it in the chat. Just drop it in the chat in the hierarchy. Why not use the already made Instagram logo? I don't get your question. Maybe you can type it again. So if you just want to import it, you can just go ahead to click on this sign here. This sign. That sign alone I've already show you what referring to what to download. So once you tap on it, then you click on download. So once you click on download, it has already show you the default size already. The default size already. You cannot go ahead to edit it because you're not using a pro. You can see this crown referring to is pro. So you just click on download. So your design is what is ready, just like so. So now I want to go back to share this my screen over here so I can talk about the so the rest of what all right. So now I want to talk about the PNG. Let me go ahead to share my screen over here. So the design is ready already. So I'll be expecting you guys as well to drop your design. So what we just did here now is just like showing the application of what we just learned. Is the price not covering the burger? No, it's not covering actually. It's not covering actually. It's just to show you the design, the what is it called? Let me stop sharing my screen over here. It's just to show you that emphasis. The burger is already visible already. Can there be a better place to put the price? Yeah, there are some better place. Thank you, Faith. There are better places to put the price. I'm just trying to show you the application of the
applying the principle of design hierarchy, as Aziba said. So now let me quickly touch the rest of it. So file format, there is JPEG. Now let's go to JPEG. Let's search for JPEG and show you what it. JPEG, if JPEG of a thing, the meaning of JPEG, if you take a look at it in design, is just like an image with background. A format for compressing image file. Now, if you are taking a look at JPEG, JPEG, if you are charging JPEG is a default good. No, when I say good, there's better, good, better, best. Can you guys hear me? Oh, thank you, Efon. So I'll drop it in the Google. Can you guys hear me?
Sorry, sir, you are muted. We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Thank you for. And I was talking to Saudi's wife. All right. So as I was saying, JPEG, as it is a format for compressing image file. It's a good file. And when I'm talking of JPEG referring to whatever you are doing that has a background. If you take a look at this JPEG over here, you can notice that all these are all the images here. But versus PNG, this PNG has no background. Now, let's say you finish designing your this is the design that you did, designing, then click on export. There's quick export as PNG, but you can just keep on export. You click on export, and I'm using what JPEG, meaning that I will import it with the background. So JPEG is a good file size for importing your importing your design. If you take a look at it, notice that the size is not much. It's just 1.2 MB. So this can save a lot. So there's something after that JPEG. There's something else again. That PNG. The PNG is what I would recommend for you to use. Let me put full meaning. Full meaning. This JPEG, meaning that if you want to if you want to, it's a portable network graphics. Now, this is a design. Let me show the application of what I'm trying to say. Let me click on new and move this one. All right, so this is it over here. So let me bring in. So this. Let me find for download. Let me find an image. Okay, all right, this is JPEG burger. This is a burger right here now. This is the burger right here. Now, if I go ahead to click on to you see that there's no background anymore. Once I click on file and export, if I export it as JPEG, if I should export it as JPEG, do you see that automatically the background comes back again? So if if I export it as PNG, the background will not be there. This is not there. And if you ask me, JPEG has a better quality. So if you are importing your design, make sure you are importing it in PNG. When someone asks you that, please, can you send me the JPEG of that design, or send me the JPEG of that logo? That means with the background. That's the meaning of what the person is saying. But when the person told you that, please, can you share me the PNG of the file? That means with no background. So that's just the difference between that JPEG and PNG. So same thing as that JPEG again. There's another file format again, PDF. You can also export as PDF. If I don't know as PDF is a document, let us be going into that deep. So I can click on save. What could you save as? This when I click on save as, I can just go ahead to click on save that. What this is it? This is PDF. I can save it. I'll save it as PDF format. In this PDF format, anybody can get access to it through their phone to share it. So PDF format is not something that is that special. Just documents. The ebook, the soft copy of the ebook you are reading is in form of what? It is in form of what? Is a form of PDF. So after that PDF, there's SVG. SVG. Let me type it out. This SVG format, if you import it to your Canva SVG, this SVG format, if you import it to your Canva, you'll be able to change the color yourself. But if we import JPEG or PNG, you will not be able to change the color automatically on Canva like that, except you use that effect that I did and I click on that dual tone that I was able to. Let me show you. Is my Canva here? Okay. Okay. This is right here. If we import now, you can notice that this how I change the color of this Instagram here. How I change the color of this Instagram over here is the use of the effect. Why is the rest of it not loading now? It's not showing me the rest of it. Is it taking time to load? Okay, don't let me waste our time. So that as the network is just doing anyhow. So if you import an SVG file, you will just click on the color and automatically you change the color of the what of the background of anything. And this SVG is mainly referring to this Adobe Illustrator Adobe Illustrator. So the raw file of this Adobe Illustrator is what is SVG. I just want you to know this so that it's not be new to you. So that's why I'm just trying to explain the kind of file for each of these each of these posts. It's like I have an SVG. I have an SVG file. Let me see. Okay, this is it. So if once I left click on it, I can open. Do you see the option? Do you see the suggested option I gave me? It gave me what? Adobe Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator. So the raw file of this Adobe Illustrator is SVG. And this SVG of a file, if you put it to your Canva, you're able to change the color automatically without stressing yourself. But now this SVG, let's try to see if we bring it to what? Bring it to what? Bring it to Photoshop. So this is it. Do you see that is a logo? So this Adobe Illustrator is mostly used to create a logo. So can it show automatically just like a smart object? It's not showing like a what is it called? It's not showing like a so if you just go ahead to change the color, if you go ahead to change, if you just you are going to change the color of everything. This is everything that is showing once and for. So that's the word of SVG. So now I want to quickly now before we go call it today, I want to just quickly go ahead to just create that same design. So once you open your, let me close this. Let me close this Photoshop now. So once you open your Photoshop, if you have any question, you can start dropping it in the comment section so that I can address it, so that you not also forget. So you not forget. So now this is the Photoshop right here coming up. Let's say the full meaning of SVG. SVG full meaning. Scalable vector graphics. So what you just seen over there is the vector. The vector they are flat image like icons and the rest like that. All right, so this is your what is it called? This is your Photoshop just like this, just like so. Photoshop will not take time for us to create. It will not take time at all. This is a Photoshop like this. I, I don't know. There's a new file here. Can you guys see anything called new file? Let me go. Can you see this new file here? That the arrow is pointing to. Let me go back here if you guys can. Let me see if you guys are responding. Can you guys hear me? I'm asking a question that can you see this new file over here? This new file that this arrow is showing. This mouse cursor. All right, good. So click on that new. Then go ahead to use a square size. So I'm using 1080 by 1080. The resolution should be on 150. Leave the rest of all this. So now click on create. Perfect. So if I want to create this design, so I can just go ahead to search for. Let me search for swallowing. Let me see if I did get the. If I get the English. If I get English. Swallowing background. Okay, it already gave it to me. So let me just tell it from. Let me see if I can drag it from this, just like that, to this. Okay, I've already still it down here. I've already seen that. So this will be our background. Increase the size. If you want to increase the size, click on Control T, Control and T, then drag it like this to fill in the space of the design, just like so. So mind you, I can go ahead to change. I can go ahead to change the color of the background to black. Let me see if I change it to black. I'm coming. Hold on. I'll tell you the procedure of how I do it. Let me see. I want to see the work of this. Oh, it's not working. It's not working. All right. There's no point in explaining that anymore. So let me just delete this color field. All right. So we are here already, just like so. So in this place, just right here, if we already bring in this image, so this I'll try as much as possible to reduce the opacity, just like so. Reduce opacity a little bit. Then go ahead to bring in the burger. So you can see that the color that I'm using are kind of in line with it. So I can this is how I use the size in line. So let's just start here just like so. So I want to see if I have a font. If I have a font that can show that can try to. I want to see is it brush? Brush. Hold on, brush. Oh, it's not there. 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 All right. So let me just make it simple. All right. So now I've already bring in the burger right here, just like so. Just like so. So let me you just to increase the size, click on Control T, and this size option is going to come on. Increase the size just like so. So I want to make it balancing. There's balancing in design. If you take a look at this burger, it just as if like it's floating. So what will I do? I'll come over here to this side. You can see this where this arrow over here, this arrow over here, this arrow, this cursor over here is showing what? It said create new layer. So this layer I just created, I'll bring it downward to the back of this angry bed. Then click on B. B is for box. B is for brush. So on this same brush, there's this where this cursor is. It is pink that is there, but I want a black one. So I have to rotate it. So this is already black already. Then I'll go ahead to reduce the size of the brush. You click on this place, this option over here, this one I'm tapping. Then go ahead to reduce the brush, then click on enter. But this brush is too small, so let me increase the size. Let me put it as 1000. Then click on OK. All right. Then go ahead to tap on your screen. Now it has already displayed. So I'll click on Control T. Then go ahead. Once I click on, it's like is it kind of too big? So tap on it, click on Control T. Then I'll hold Shift on this place over here. Then reduce the size to distort it downward like this. Then keep on holding down Shift. Then drag it. So let's just start here below, just like so. Do you see the fill? Click on V. You click on V to change back to cursor. So this is standing here just like so. So go ahead to this opacity, then reduce the opacity just like so to a little bit. So it's standing here just like so. So I'll just write, then I'll click on letter T, then write burger. capital letter Burger. So control it to select it, then swipe to where this font is and change the font. Which font should I use? I want to try to be much avoidable to use a font. So I'm using Growth Cake. Tuska Growth Tech. So I'll make it a little bit what? Bolder. Then click on the cursor of it. So it's not something that is visible enough. That's why I'll change the color to what? Change the color to white. Even with the white, it's not that visible. So you notice that this text is kind of like is too closer to each other. That is where that canning and tracking come in. So control to select it all, and this same place over here. So I'll go ahead to what? Do you see how I increase the size? So it's kind of too bold. Let me see. Let me see if I can, if I increase the size, maybe it's not going to be too obvious. Okay, perfect. So increase the size. So do you see the another style that I just did? So let me bring it down. I want to bring it down with the, so let it start here. So this one, increase, let me increase the size of a little bit. So start here just like so. So let me write another text again. What is it called? Let me write delicious. Delicious OUS. So I'm going to use handwriting font, script font. So let me use this one. It cannot be in capital letter. Delicious. It has to be so delicious. To increase the size. So delicious burger. Now, mind you, you were telling me around that time that the price is somehow covering it. So I just go ahead to add a shape. So in this place, do you see? I can go ahead to just add the shape there. So the shape is not covering it anymore. Then on this same 3 4 dot that's over there, you can go ahead to crop it a little bit just like this. So just add the price. But the shape have to be up. Bring it to the top. Perfect. So this one that is standing here, so I just go ahead to just add the amount. So let me just add that same, let me add that same $40. So change the font to something that will be visible. So white, increase the size. Control T to bring in this one, then drag it up to increase the size just like that. All right, so this is here already like this. So I can just put this right here, then duplicate, Control J, click on that, on this same arrow, click on that square, click on Control J, then you bring it to this place just like so. Then click on U, then go ahead to what? Do you see? To adjust the sizes of it. Then I can same thing again, click on V so that you change to cursor. Then duplicate the same X and this dollar, this $40. What's happening to my mouth? Okay. So move it to double tap on it, then edit and write order now in capital letter, order now. So there's like too much of spacing between the order now. That's why canning and tracking, as I told you earlier on, canning and tracking is important. Click on OK, then click on T, then what, go ahead to what, reduce the size. All right, so you can just go ahead to add a shape at the bottom like this. Then make it a little bit what? Make it a little bit coffee. Then go ahead to change the color. Change the color to white. And click on T again. Then change the color to black. All right. So bring it to this place just like so. Then add let's say www dot burger.com. All right. So let's just start here just like so. So you can also go ahead to add a website. So like just so a call to action. So use the size just like so. Bring it to this place just like so. And click on OK. So adjust it with the arrow. You see like this shape is too wide. Do you see that what the concept we did in this place is not different from the one we did on Canva? Do you see? So Our design is what is ready. So this is the heading. Let's call this the body, and this one the call to action, which is www.burger.com. So, do you guys have any question for me to address tonight? How did I add the website? How did I add the website? I have it downloaded on my file already. So once I open my file, just like so, then I'll go ahead to drag this website. I'll just click and hold on it, then drag it to where Photoshop is and drop it. Then go ahead to reduce it. So you can download if you want to download the website. I don't want to rush you. I could have just break it down, but I want you to understand it. Don't worry, we are going to get to because there's a what's it called? There's a schedule of what I'm teaching you, so I should not be too it should not be too bulky. So I'll explain to you how to get something like this. But you can search on Google website icon PNG. Don't forget when that PNG you are putting there, it refers to what an image with no background. So make sure you put PNG. But if it's JPEG, that means image with background. So do you guys have any other question? Anyone? So your assignment is simple. So I will drop the design that I did on Canva. So you have to replicate this design. So before tomorrow, before the next class, make sure you already replicate this design. I will drop the resources that I use. I will drop everything in the Telegram group. So make sure you duplicate the design. So anyone without I can't really see the icon on Photoshop. I don't get your question. Unmute yourself. I'm done with the class. Unmute yourself.
Okay, what I'm trying to say, I can't really see the like.
What you say?
Hello. I
Yes.
mean, when you were
What?
using the Photoshop, I can't really see the icons, like the elements of each function. Like it's so tiny. I don't know where you were going to make the
Okay.
whole
Okay.
effect. Yeah.
All right. Let me touch the face of this what's it called? Photoshop. Okay. So once I click on this T over here. Can you see it now? Um,
Yes.
okay. Can you see that T over here? Then you tap on your screen. Let me see if I can add. Hold on, I'm coming. Okay, let me just do it. Okay, so let's say we want to start again. This is our face, the face of the entire design. So then we've already downloaded the background. Then we'll bring this background down. You bring this background to the what? You drag it down. Wow. So this is even visible enough. Wow, this is visible enough. Wow, 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 wow. So this is visible enough. The T letter T is visible enough. It seems that it's even making someone to salivate. Okay. All right. So let me continue. All right. So we've already bring in the background over here. All right. So this is the background over here. Perfect. So I'm going to click on Control J to duplicate that same background again, so that this yellow color can come out, or is it orange? So Control J. So this is it. All right. Then I go ahead. If you want to zoom in, click on Alt, and on your arrow on your mouse. There's this something on the side that is rolling. Then just roll it down to the front. Hold Alt and roll down to the front. Do you see? So then go to your file. Then bring in the burger to this place. Perfect. Notice that it's showing this kind of sign. I want you to stay on mute. On mute. I want you to stay on mute so that you can give me feedback as you are following. Are you still following me? Faith, who was that question?
Yeah, you said, yeah, I'm following you.
Okay. So you notice that if you take a look at it just like so, there's this sign over here, all this X curve sign. So it's too big. So what will I do? I'll use the size just like so. Then click on this mark over here. So this is the design right here. Perfect. So I'll go ahead to this layer. This is the layer. This is the layer. Where follow where this arrow is. Then if you take a look at the bottom below, you can see something like a plus. It's like it's showing create a new layer.
Okay.
Yes, I will send the image to the group. It's showing. Let me go back. Let me go. Hold on. At this left side, follow how this icon is going. So if we take a look at this, hold on for me. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So this one right here. If you bring your arrow, the cursor down, do you see this plus over here? It says
Yeah.
create new layer. So tap on it and create new layer. So this same new layer that you created, this one over here, this is where I am over here. Then
Mm.
drag it to the back of this burger.
Okay.
Then go ahead to click on B. B means what? Brush. So once I click on B,
So where is the B?
the B is on keypad now.
Okay.
On the keypad. So when you tap on letter B, so this brush have come on like this. Then tap on it once. So that shadow have display. Then click on V again. When you tap on V, V will change the cursor. This is the cursor have changed to move tools. It has changed to
Mm.
move tools. Then click on Control T, hold Control and T, then hold Shift for you to bring it down like this. Then bring it down like this so that it can be, do you see? Bring it down like this. Then click on the mark that is up here. Perfect. So click on this T. Can you see this T? This
Yeah.
type. Once you tap on it, click on the place that you're designing on design face. Click tap on it. Then in capital letter BURGER burger. So click on Control A to select all and go to this your what is it called? This font. The font I use is called 2S Car Grotech. To
Mm.
Scar Grotech. So I will change it to this bolder one. Perfect. I can use them as a black color. Then I'll click on this mark over here. Then click on Control T. So this Control T have already shown me an option. So I'll just hold on it, then drag. Hold on it, then drag. Then click on that mark because I've already dragged it to my taste. Then click on V. When you tap on V, this font, this thing that is showing like you want to add a text, we change to a move to. All right, so
Okay.
it will stand here just like so.
Mm.
So I'll click on T again. Then don't tap on this burger. If you tap on this burger, that means you want to edit it. So tap on elsewhere. All right. Then write delicious. Delicious. IOUS. Delicious. This is delicious. So we are changing the font. Click on Control A. Then click on this your font over here. Tap on that arrow that is facing down. Then I'm using this font Alpha Bright. So click on you cannot move it with that text icon text. Click on V again to change it back so you can move it and it's going to stand here just like so. You can click on Control T to increase the size. So it's standing here just like so. So if you click on if you take a look at this place, there's something like a square.
Mm.
Tap on that rectangular square, then draw your square. Once you
Okay.
draw your square, let me click go back. See, you see where this icon is? It's on layer.
Yeah.
So I'll click on this layer. Then I don't want this burger to cover it. So I'll bring up this burger up on top of this angry bird on this burger. Do you see that the other area of part of the shape is now visible? Now, if I zoom in clearly, there's a dot, four dots on that shape. So I'll tap and hold, then drag it in for it to be curved. Then I'll go ahead to crop it to whatever I want it to be. Do you see? So I'll click on T. T will automatically change it to something. So move it away. Do you see? Move it away from that shape. Tap on elsewhere. Then write order in capital letter ORDER NOW. Control A to select all. Then go swipe to this place. Then change the font. Okay. So bring it down here. So on this place over here, there's a sign this where the arrow is. Select text color. So I'll tap on it. Then I'll move this one over here. This one over here. I'll move it down to where white color text is and click on OK. Then click on that mark. That means I'm done with it. Then Control T. Then increase the size. Then make it stand here just like so. So that's how to add the rest of it. Do you get it now?
Yeah, please, I want to ask a question. Please,
Alright.
how did you make this order now come in front of the burger? I
How I
didn't
make
get.
the test burger, right?
Yes,
How I make the test burger.
like being in front.
All
I
right.
think, yeah,
This is the burger right here. This is the burger right here, just like so. Just like
yeah.
so. Right? So that plus, do you remember that plus? That plus is for what? That's where I on this layer here. This the plus is for what?
To add layer.
So click on layer. You've already created a layer just like so. Then bring this layer to the back of that burger.
Okay,
Then click on T, tap on your screen, then add that burger, BURGER. So
okay,
Control T, so that we show this option, then drag it to bring it up. So you can see that the burger is now at the back because I dragged that layer. Do you get it now?
yeah. I'm not sure. I guess what you're saying, but the question I was asking is the order now, not the burger. The
The
order
order
now.
now. How I make
Yeah.
the order now to now come up, Abby, at the front of
Yes.
the burger.
Yes. Yes.
This what I did. It was at the back of this burger, just like this. So
Yes.
I move it up on top of it and release it.
Okay. 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 I understand now.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyone has a chronic question?
Yes, I also have. Please, also don't be angry. Please, how do you make the burger, like upload it into the design, the background? I didn't get.
You you've
I,
already opened your file. This is your file like this. Just drag it inside like this down.
okay, 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 okay. Thank you very much.
All right. So before we call it a day, anyone has any question? No one has a question. No one. So either you use Photoshop or you use Canva, you have to make sure that you drop this assignment, the design. I will send. All right, with images. Yes, I'll send all the image to the group. So that's all for tonight. See you tomorrow. So before tomorrow, make sure you drop the design. If you not practice, you're not going to improve yourself. So that's all for tonight. I don't know
Sorry.
if you have anything to say.
Yeah, sorry. Did you say before tomorrow you should drop the design or next week?
Before tomorrow now, we're having class tomorrow.
Okay.
Is there the organizer? Do you have anything to say before we say goodbye? Bye bye. Because that's all I have tonight.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining class today. Thank you, Mr. Olabi, for such an insightful class. Thank you. Please, as he said, assignments should come in before the next class, which is tomorrow. So you send it privately to him and then send it to the email address that was provided. Thank you all so much for joining class today. Please keep practicing so that you make good use of what you've been taught. Good night. Enjoy what's left of your evening.